Maruti Udyog Private Limited, later renamed as Maruti Suzuki India Limited, the largest four-wheeler car manufacturer in India. The story goes back to the date 1966, with the homecoming of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's younger son Sanjay Gandhi, after his 3-year apprenticeship program in Rolls-Royce. At that time, Volkswagen Beetle was a huge hit in Germany, and the Germans named it as People's Car because it was affordable, cheap to produce, and reliable too. Sanjay had this in his mind and he wanted an Indianized version of Volkswagen Beetle for the middle class Indians. The roads were ruled by HM's Ambassador and Premier Company at that time. On November 1970, Suryaram Maruti Private Limited were changed its name to Maruti Technical Services Private Limited, as Sanjay Gandhi as the managing director. In June 1971, Maruti Motor Limited was incorporated under the Companies Act. With no previous experience or links with any automobile company, Sanjay Gandhi was awarded to build the car with the production license. This raised criticism among the opposition, which were later muted by 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War and victory over Pakistan. In the year 1974, Sanjay and his team decided to produce a four-stroke test prototype to show their progress in the making. The tests were conducted by Vehicle Research and Development Establishment in Ahmedabad. The results showed that the car is not fit for roads and design were disliked by most of the people. After the rejection of the prototype, Sanjay Gandhi contacted Volkswagen Motor Company for a joint venture. In the year 1975, a subsidiary company, Maruti Heavy Vehicles Private Limited, were joined to the company, which mainly produced road rollers and heavy equipments. In the same year, emergency were declared by Indira Gandhi. In the year 1977, the government fell. A new party named Janata Government came to the power. Cases were filed against Maruti's affair, which were conducted by Justice Alex Chandragupta. Later the same year, the company had been liquidated. In the year 1980, Sanjay Gandhi in his aircraft was performing acrobatic maneuver over his office. He lost control over the aircraft and died at the spot with his co-pilot. After Sanjay Gandhi's death, Indira Gandhi again came to the power. In the same year, Nehru's and Gandhi's family friend, industrialist V. Krishnamurti made the company possible. Indira Gandhi's government contacted both Volkswagen and Suzuki for a design, but Suzuki came with a design at first. In the year 1982, a joint venture between Maruti Private Limited and Suzuki Private Limited were signed as an agreement. At this time, India was closed market where India can only import cars. In the year 1983, the plant were established and local production were started. Maruti 800 were the first model to be produced for the Indian local market. The car went on high demand, where it took 3 years to deliver the car after its bookings. The launch price was Rs 47,500, making it India's cheapest car at that time. There was a difference in the price about 25 to 50% with the other rivals, which makes it the India's largest selling car before the arrival of Maruti Alto in 2004. It was famous for its performance, quality of build, and compactness of the car. On December 1983, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi handed over the first Maruti 800 to Harpal Singh. On November 1984, iconic Omni van was introduced with the same 800cc 4-stroke inline 3-cylinder engine, same engine as that of Maruti 800. In 1985, a 970cc 4-wheel drive off-road vehicle Gypsy were introduced. The same year, a 1000cc prototype were displayed on India International Trade Fair. In the year 1986, 800cc Maruti 800 were replaced by 796cc hatchback Alto SS80. In 1987, a lot of 500 cars were sent to Hungary. In the year 1990, Maruti launched India's first luxury sedan, Maruti 1000. In 1994, Maruti Esteem came to the Indian market, and in 1996, Maruti launched 24-hour on-road service. And in 1999, Maruti started its third manufacturing plant. In the same year, Baleno sedan and Wagoner were launched. In 2000, Maruti started first customer care center for cars. The same year, Maruti started a driving school at international standards, launched Baleno station wagon as Altura. In 2001, True Value platform were introduced where people can buy, sell their Maruti car. Versa were also introduced in the same year. In 2002, Suzuki Motor Corporation acquired majority of the stocks in Maruti Udyog Limited, and in 2005, Maruti Suzuki launched Swift to the Indian roads, which became a huge hit in Indian roads. In 2007, Zen Estilo and SX4 were launched. The same year, the Maruti changed its name from Maruti Udyog Limited to Maruti Suzuki India Limited. In 2008, Maruti launched a hatchback called A-Star and a sedan, Swift Desire. And in 2009, Ritz were launched. And in 2010, Alto K10 were launched. And in 2012, Ertiga MPV were launched. At the same year, Maruti Manesar plant was hit by a violence where the manager of HR were killed. In 2014, Maruti Suzuki launched Nexa showroom platform for premium cars. S-Cross were launched through it. The same year, Maruti launched a mid-size premium sedan named Ciaz. On 2015, Ciaz Hybrid and premium hatchback Baleno were launched. Baleno's design were too attractive and got international appreciation. In 2016, Maruti launched its first compact urban SUV Vitara Brezza. The same year, India exported the first car to Japan for the first time in history. On 2017, Maruti introduced Maruti Suzuki Ignis as a mini SUV through Nexa. 21st August 2019, premium MPV XL6 were introduced. On September 30, 2019, micro SUV Espresso were launched. Today, Maruti Suzuki, with its 39 years of Indian automobile history, has succeeded in more than just making a people's car, but turned it to an emotion in every Indian hearts. If you are not subscribed to my channel, then click on the subscribe button below. For further notifications, click on the bell icon below.